this previously. As I said before, that I have my project of balconies of Barcelona, and I am basically going around the Barcelona streets and I'm drawing balconies, like one of those that I draw here. I'm a bit in a rush right now to yoga class, but what I wanted to say is that soon I'm gonna do some kind of a stream about how I draw them, and I'm a very proud person of be already considered as a real illustrator, because I had one article in the local newspaper about me, and I had an interview, short 5-minute interview about how I draw balconies in local TV Catalan program, and I'm very proud. I'm very happy about it. Unfortunately, last year I had no chance to do a lot of illustrations because I was all full into my coding progress, etc. But now, since I splitted my accounts, I can do it, which is very, very good. And shortly saying, because this video that I have, it's on well, first of all, that it's on Catalan television, and second of all, it's on Spanish. So when I just moved to Barcelona, I was impressed with architecture, and I was habitating very close to Diagonal, which is my favorite street of Barcelona, of whole Spain. And sometimes I even think like the whole world, like literally, this is blessed place, the best blessed place. So I was walking around, and my very first balcony was appeared exactly like that I saw, and I was like, okay, I want to draw it. Appeared in Diagonal, and I was just like, I'm gonna draw it. And then I started to draw one, another, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more, and eventually what I realized is that I have so much, and when I walk on the streets I can recognize one and another. So I decided that I'm gonna create like a web page where I'm gonna mark on the map where are those balconies are located, and I will post those. I don't know, this originally had nothing to do, like nothing to do with being me illustrator or whatever, but it came up into the project, and I was super proud because the TV interview as it went, I was just like impressed that they found me, and like they consider that this is quite cool to make an interview about this. Yeah. Whew. And this is the same day as I recorded my morning video. Just look at this. Even I'm standing, these balconies behind me are so beautiful. Everything, like I can spin around like this and it's all gonna be beautiful. So yeah, you can see that on my lips it's already nothing, on my eyes something, but not that much. So anyway, yeah, this is my plan and my short story about balconies of Barcelona. What I want to do next, I will probably somehow enhance my webpage, because I really want to make it like that you can purchase, because a lot of times people were asking me here and there, some friends, oh, can you draw my balcony? I have a really big superstition that for the closest people I'm not drawing anything, and never, because somehow in my experience I draw something for someone and then our ways are going into different directions. So if there are close friends, I'm asking for €1 or something to pay me out for my art, because I just cannot present it like this. It's a like bad sign for me. And yeah, so eventually my plan is to try to make it like a purchasable item, and all of the arts that I did is actually like digital, so I need to print it out. What I want to do is maybe to go to IKEA, try to find some kind of frames in there, and maybe like just do a couple of prints and try to sell those, or maybe just to buy, print one, and then if people will order, I can then print it out to see what is needed to be printed out. I know that there are Redbubble, some companies that are doing it, but no, I really want to keep my webpage. I recently was already optimizing it and making like, so it's gonna load because it's like around 100 images already there. So this is what I want to do. I just need to prioritize. I have so many projects open, and I know that it's not good. Look at this. How beautiful is this, that you can see curtains in there? Wow, I just love it. I guess it's most beautiful. Oh, there are curtains in here, and then in there, a very beautiful balcony in here. This all should be drawn. But people are walking on red light, and I don't want to walk on red light. And of course, I cannot leave exact direction of all the balconies. So you can see that there are some balconies on my webpage. They don't have exact location because that someone who I know lives there. I'm kind of like feel I should not leave the exact direction. The very funny stories about this balcony is that in 2019 I drew one that was on diagonal, and there was a gas bottle, like the can of a gas standing on the balcony, and it's 2026 and it's still standing there. And I even wrote about this, I even said about this in my interview. And recently a woman who made an interview to me, she posted that she was passing by on taxi and she saw my balcony and she was like, it's exactly as you are, and you need to keep going, like you need to keep doing stuff with your balconies. And I will keep doing, like, look at these balconies. I have no word. Look at this. One life is not enough to draw all of this stuff that I want. So this is first one. And the second one was during COVID, which was too much of seduction for me not to do it. But people were purchasing a lot of toilet paper and stuff. So I made a picture. Actually, it's not my picture, it's my friend. She sent me how her neighbors were like hysterically purchasing toilet paper. And it was a whole balcony full of toilet paper. And I drew this one, and people just love it because they see how human is this, that the whole balcony is full of toilet paper supplies. And I said, this location in the ocean. It was actually internal building, like you cannot see it from the outside. So yeah, the more balconies I get, the more happy I am, the more I got creativity and stuff. And most likely soon on my channel I will make stream online on how I draw my balconies in Barcelona, and I will try to arrange it and make it more good and beautiful and everything. So yes, and for now I am arriving to my yoga class. I go stretch and do all the stuff. It was very fast. I don't know, I was running like hell. What time is it now? Still right on time, but I'm always running. So yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna continue with some kind of recording for today or not, or I just start with makeup in the morning. I don't know if I will even post what I recorded in the morning, because I was so sleepy in these morning videos. Like, I'm sitting no makeup. I'm like, oh, even now I have no makeup. It doesn't matter. So I barely can speak. And since I'm just starting, I don't know if should I record in Spanish. You know, when you speak only one language and you have only one hobby, it's so easy. You just talk about this. But when you do a lot of stuff, when you have a lot of things to do and you speak a lot of languages, you look for all the opportunities, and eventually you are under a risk to miss all of them. So yes, this is all for now. I send kisses and bye-bye to everyone.